Good morning, everyone. We're back with another question. Lead code question 1239. Maximum length of a concatenated string with unique characters. Let's read the question statements. You have been given an array of string and a string S is formed by concatenation of a subsequence of array that has unique characters. Return the maximum possible length of S. Okay, a subsequence is an array that can be derived from another array by deleting some of the no elements without changing the order of the remaining elements. Okay, I hope that everybody knows that what a subsequence is and what do we have to return here. We have to return a string which has been made by concatenating the subsequence of this array. We need to find out the subsequence of this array which after concatenation has all the unique characters and is the longest in length, and we have to return the length of that string. That means we need to find the longest concatenated string that can be made without any character being repeated. So yeah, what we how do we make a subsequence? To make subsequence, we use recursion function, and we so yeah, I think I'm going to mm, solve this question using recursion. So yeah, in recursion, what are we going to do is, first off, let's assume that we are at position here, position 0. So what are the steps we can take? What are the actions we can take? Either we can pick this string and use it to make our string, or we can leave it and jump to the next string. Yeah, these are the two things we can do. So either we can pick the string and make our current string c as equals to this un, or and we are at position 1, or we can just leave this and move to this here. Either we can leave this and move to this string. So we'll be at this position. This is also position 1, and we don't have any string here, equals to nothing. So yeah, position 1 but no string. And similarly we can at position 1 we can also decide the same thing. Either we are going to take the string and concatenate it and make another string, or we're gonna leave it and move with our current string. So let's write the current string straight away, or u n I q, this like this. Now we'll be at position 3, sorry 2, 0, 1, 1. Same things happens here. So I hope you understand what we are going to do here. So let's jump to the code. First off, we need a recursive function. Let's define the function. Let's call it function. Let's do it my way. So yeah, our function will be needing the array, the current index, let's call it I, and our current string, and we'll call it cstr. Okay, do we need anything else? I don't think so. If we are already at the end of the string, yeah, so if we are already at the end of the string, what are we going to return? So we have to check if our current string is having all the unique characters, right? So we can check it if set length of current string set is equals to length of, that means if the length of set is also equal to the length of actual string, that means it has all the unique characters. So we are going to return length of CST, right? Oh, I wrote it two times. So we'll return the length of CSTR. And if this is not the case, that means we have repeating character, then we'll return 0. Okay, now what are the steps we are going to take? Let's call this step A and call this step B. So step A is we are concatenating the next string, and step B is we are leaving it and moving to the other. So yeah, let's do step A is function array I plus 1, and our current string is being concatenated with our current index arrays current index element. Okay, and B is going to be our array plus I1 and our current string. That means we are not concatenating and we are just moving on with our current string as it was. And now what do we need to return here? We need to return the maximum value out, which is from both, I mean the maximum value out of these two. Okay, so we'll be returning A, B. That's it. I think we're done here. Yeah, let's try to run it. Because the because the constraints are very low, so we don't need to bother about the time complexity. So yeah, let's run it. Turn function of array 0 comma empty string. Yeah, that's it. I think we should run it now. Yeah, these three test cases are passing. At least let's try to submit it. Let's see what's. So yeah, here we have a successful submission, but it's not a very good solution because our time, it's taking too much time. Why don't we try to optimize this one? So yeah, how can we optimize it? Yeah, we can do one thing. Instead of calling this step every time, we can check if this step is you know this step is going to be productive or not. So we can check that either if the characters in the current index string are already present in the current string, so we'll not call it this function. If all the characters in the current index string and the current string are unique, then we'll definitely call this. So yeah, what can we do here is, if same thing which we did here, we can do it here. If current string plus I of array of I, and when the set of length or set of if length of set of the current index plus the current string is equals to length of current index plus current string plus current index string. Yeah, if this is equals to this, then that means that this step can be taken, and we are going to take this step, and we'll declare the value of a equals to 0 here. For now we don't need to check this thing because we already have, we already checking this when we are taking the step, so we can just return this instead. We don't need this. Yeah, let's try to submit this now. First we are going to run it. Yeah, it's running. Let's try to submit it. We are currently at this position here. Yeah, now you can see we have reached a good position. So I think this is a better way of solving the question. Okay, thank you for watching.